was gonna say, well, my never mind. I see it. I see it. I see it. Start stream. Boom, bam, bop. What am I doing? I bet. I look need to start like starting off my streams with like some music or something. Some music. Let's go GeoGuessrs, man. I know exactly how we start off every stream. GeoGuessrs. I feel like I'm too far away. Am I? Oh, am I decent? I think that's decent right there. What is this? A shirt? Alright, Alright, man, let's get busy. What am I doing? I'm playing too much. I was just gonna stop my stream. I'm tripping. Let me lock in. I'm locked. Wait. Headphones. Connected. That. Boom. I'm locked, chat. Come on, bro. So dumb. Alright, we connected now. We locked. We somewhere in the UK. They got a hatchback and it's a Fiat. A Fiat 500, I think. We somewhere in Europe and there's too many mountains and too much grass for me to tell. Oh my God. We was in Hungary. When I randomly click on Europe and I be low-key kind of getting it almost right, I be liking that, man. What's up, Janu? What's that word, man? Yo, if you want to make sure you like the stream up, man. Like the stream up and smash the subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. You heard me right. Greetings from India. Shout out my Indians, man. What part of India you in? I'm asking that question like I know India. And I know I don't. Just like the sub, bro. Appreciate that. What kind of car is this? Somewhere in Europe again, bro. Why is Europe just like full of places with like a bunch of trees? What are you playing? I'm playing GeoGuessrs. We over on Twitch. We was in Latvia. Okay. If you don't know what GeoGuessrs is a game where you guess what country you in. They put you in a random country. And you gotta guess where you at. Are you from the US? Yeah, I'm from the US, Rocky. Do you know what's F and F? No. What is that? Are you talking about like a Glorilla song? What are we talking about? Friday Night Funky? No, I've never heard of that, broski. What is that? Is that a game? What's that on like Steam or something? Okay, we definitely on the other side of the world. It's this. I've never wait. What is this? Am I tripping? Ice for sale, hot, cafe, coffee, the butchery. Huh? Yeah, because they drive on the left side, so we definitely not in America. What country drives on? Am I going the right way? I am. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, is that what he's saying? Five Nights at Freddy's? Ain't that a video game? Or is that a movie? Or is it both? I just managed here. It's like you focus. I explain to my country so I can help you. Wait, what? Rocky, is you and Janu talking about the same thing? Or no? I know I've heard of Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that's either a movie or a TV show. I mean, a movie or TV show. A movie or a game. One of the two. I'm not sure though. Is this Australia? Oh, I don't wanna. Hold on. I think this is Australia. Nope, that's Roblox. That's what he's talking about. It's a game, very scary. I don't think it's just on Roblox though. I think it's an actual game. Five Nights at Freddy's. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? And then the actual like game, like on Steam. I think I don't know why, but I think this is Australia, so I'm gonna guess it. I knew it. New Zealand. I knew it was somewhere in because they ain't got them big license plates. And also a story, like a story game, right? Well, not a story game, but I get what you're saying. Rocky. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yo, if you in here, make sure you smash that like button. We also on Twitch, twitch.tv/Shop from the Shy. You know what I'm saying? Same as my YouTube name. It's also in the description. So if you got Twitch, follow me on Twitch. That's where we at. That's where we also streaming. That's where you can see me playing GeoGuessrs. I think this is in oh, let me check some. I think this the Philippines, or is this Thailand? Portland Cement. Do I want to say the Philippines? I low-key want to say the Philippines. I don't know where at in the Philippines. Let's just guess. Or is it Vietnam? Knew it. That would have been my second guess if I didn't guess what's it called already. This either has to be India or Bangladesh. One of the two. This is India, I think. Yeah. I'll be back. Okay, bye. Appreciate you tuning in, Janu. Wait, where's Bangladesh? Try I'm not sure whether this is either India or Bangladesh, but I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go India. It was neither. Where is this? Rajkot? What is that? Also, India's official language, English. It's widely presented as sign of border across the country. There's no English right here. You just showed me a tone up building. Yo, appreciate everybody who liked the stream, man. Appreciate that. I don't know how. I don't know how to conversation in English because I know some English. I mean, you typing pretty good English to me, so that's really all that count. I'm a gangster from the hood. What's your channel about, fool? I don't know who you're trying to convince, either me or yourself, but shout out to you, bro. Um, but my channel's about me. I stream. I post YouTube shorts. You might get some food reviews, maybe, depending on. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really know what else to tell you, bro. I kind of never really understand what to say when y'all ask me that, but it's as much as I can give you, bro. Based on you really can just click on the channel and see it and be like, oh, this is what he does. But shout out to you for asking. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Sneeko ignored my DMs, so I gotta tune into the stream. Sneeko doesn't know you, Sharp, so I don't really know what you want me to say about that one. You know Sneeko don't know you. Lakers about to sweep the Rockets. Shaking my head. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. They about to sweep the brakes off them boys, gang. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I think I write the wrong words. Nah, you good, Rocky. I don't know what language you typing in, but it's translating perfectly to English. So you good, bro. You ever eat Jets Pizza? Yeah, I ate Jets Pizza before. Jets Pizza decent. I rock with Jets Pizza. They got like the Detroit style joint. I think the first time I ever had it, I was in Michigan. I think. Yeah, but I know they got one here in they got one here in Chicago for sure, or a couple. Should I do Twitter again today before I get on stream? I kind of like going through Twitter every day before I get on stream. I mean before I start doing reactions. So let's look at Twitter real quick. Okay, I'll stick around. Maybe I'll hit the like. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you liking the stream, gang. Make sure you also subscribe. You dig me? Bum, 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 bum. So I said, let me make sure. You feel me? Be a lot going on over here on Twitter, man. A whole lot going on, man. You dig? Let me just like a couple of these pictures though, and then we move around. Jesus. All right, y'all. Let's get into the drama, man. Let me stop playing. Let's see if there's some drama going on today. I need to pee. I'm going. Shit, nigga, go pee. You have to tell me. You feel what I'm saying? Nina Drama shows off her pole dancing skills to Neon. Shout out to her pole dancing, man. You know what I'm saying? The music video for Human Nature by Michael Jackson has been released. Wait, what? What you mean from Human Nature? Who released this? Shout out Michael Jackson though, man. You dig me? A player, a G. What? You lucky I in your chat? I'm lucky you in my chat. Nigga, shut up. Nigga. Marlon says he'll get in the ring with Jake Paul for 10 million. Jake Paul probably gonna respond to that, be like, no, I would never give you $10 million to fight me. I don't know why I just did that voice. But Jake Paul Jake Paul gonna respond to that, bro. He love drama game. That's just that's what he do. You dig me? Shout out Jake Paul and that shit, man. If you in here, make sure you like the stream, up and subscribe. You dig? We also are on Twitch. Let me see. Is my Twitch link? My Twitch link is in here. In the Twitch link for y'all. This is the Twitch link. Boom. Link is pinned. That's the Twitch. Come to the Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. That's what we streaming at. We on desktop. This is the vertical stream, but that's the Twitch link. You dig me? Twitch.tv/shot from the shot. You dig me? Come to the Twitch. We doing reactions, but we also going through Twitter right now. DG performed at a sold out show in Chicago last night. Tough. Okay. He selling out shows in Chicago? Tough. That's tough. That's a toughie one. Orlando PD busted spring breakers for drinking in a parking garage after leaving the club. Is that not legal? Well, I don't drink, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, can you like not drink in parking garages and shit? Okay. One thing I do know. He seems very angry right now. These are cops that are on bicycles. One thing I can say, one thing's for sure and two things for certain, game. Um, it's a it's police officers that be on bikes are just like police officers that ride motorcycles to me. They are always highly pissed off, highly upset. For one, because they're riding a bicycle. Another person is riding a motorcycle and they don't get to ride in a car. Police officers in cars also be pissed off with the attitude as well. But based on based on not even interactions, but just things that I've seen, bike riding police officers with them helmets and them terrible uniforms, they be pissed. For one, they have to ride a bike. Like, this is like egregious. A police officer on a bike pulling you over, nigga, that's crazy. He asking her age. They locking people up, I'm assuming, for no reason. I don't even want to watch this, bro. Like, I don't really care. Baby Alien had to end his stream after getting into a fight with his friend after catching him in his bathroom with his girlfriend. Somebody is dating this person, human being right here. Jesus, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. He looked like Luigi. Like, if Luigi was a human, this is how Luigi would look. Not even trolling, gang. Like, look at his build. And he wear Africa drawers. Yeah, nuclear work. Come on, gang. boy. And your hair thinning? Jesus. Wait, what is he who is he talking to? Wait, what is that? Hold on, bro. Is this half a midget? What is this? I mean, who is that? Nigga, first of all, bro, this nigga sounds like he's 5. Why is he talking to him like this? He said he think it's his turn. Is it his turn to have sex with his girlfriend? Jesus Christ, boy, y'all taking turns? Hold on, okay. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Look at his face. Why does he look so worried and concerned, gang? Hold on, boy. What? Turn the fucking cameras off. And it's 2 girls in there. Maybe they clip farming though. This is like watching like your little cousins be like, yeah, man, I want to fight him. I want to fight him right now. Nobody's gonna tell me I don't have to fight him. I'm going to fight this guy. This is like that. Like, what are we doing, gang? What are you like? Why is this so nuclearly crazy? Okay, let me see what the comments saying. People who watching this shit got to be spit as fuck. This shit not entertaining at all. Okay. Said these niggas got more motion than me. Jesus, me too. Shit, I ain't never had 2 holes in the motherfucking shower when I'm in that bitch with 2 holes and shit, man. Way more motion than me. I don't know who my money's on. Little guy built, but aliens got height and reach. Kind of reminds me of John Bones versus DC if they were retarded. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm out of those comments. Twitter comments are too nuclear. TMZ caught old Playboy Max at the airport in action why he decided to get a vasectomy at a young age. Jesus Christ. Maybe he gonna tell him that he was trolling and shit. Man, my eye itching like a motherfucker. Why is TMZ asking him this? Do TMZ do they not have motion anymore? Are they just like, all right, bro, we just gonna ask bullshit questions now? Did 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 he just get up like did he just wake up like he must have just stepped off a flight and they caught him and he's like, yeah, let me have this conversation because he sounded tired or like he just woke up or something. Did first of all, hold on. Let's go backwards. Did this TMZ reporter just say that that was kind of a feminist decision? Is he trying to equate a man getting a vasectomy to a woman taking Plan B or getting on birth control? Well, getting on birth control, not taking Plan B. Um, or maybe getting her tubes tied and you get your tubes untied. Like, this is crazy, my nigga. First of all, for you to say that was a feminist decision, I don't know if he tried to call him a geech or if he tried to say, yeah, bro, more men need to start doing this so we could, you know what I'm saying, we could fight back and men should be able to get vasectomies and we should be doing the vasectomy getting instead of women getting on birth control, man. Huh? What are we talking about here, bro? Is that what he was insinuating or am I tripping? Let me go back. A feminist decision? Jesus Christ, bro. That's kind of crazy. That don't even make sense. But I guess, bro. Yo, if you went here, like the stream up, man, and subscribe. Also, this is the Twitch link. We on Twitch right now. Come to the Twitch. We doing reactions. I mean, it's a difference between a 42-year-old getting a procedure or getting a vasectomy and a 23-year-old getting a vasectomy, bro. You 42, bro. You didn't like your time to have kids has been up, bro, for a long time, for like 20 years, maybe 15. Brother, man, like a 20 like it's. I get him saying all the procedure was easy, whatever. But come on, gang, nah, we ain't doing that one. Okay, so is Max like is he like PR farming doing the whole like yo we all feminists over here? Is he trying to get like the LGBTQ and all the blue hair women on his side? Like what are we doing? What are we? What? Why did he throw that line in there? Like, yeah, bro, we all feminists, man. You gotta protect yourself and all that. Like, nah, gang. Procreation is a great thing. That's how we all got here on planet Earth. I get him not one kids like probably at the moment, but there's a chance of you. There's a chance you get a vasectomy, and said vasectomy doesn't isn't reversible. You can't reverse it. There's a possibility. So there's no reason for you to be like, all right, let me just go get it and then I can undo it at any time, which is true, but there's a chance doctors would be like, yeah, man, we can't reverse this shit, bro. It's over with for you. It's like, what? I know the comments probably gonna be cooking him. Let me just see, bro. I already know. This is Twitter. Say I gotta find more ways to sterilize young guys who aren't gonna chop their dicks off too, I guess. 200 IQ moves. Lots of bitches are scheming for a fat child support check. I mean, if that's the case, bro, just put on a condom. I ain't really. I can't say if that's a 200 IQ move, but I guess some people feel like that, yeah. But never in the cards for me to get a vasectomy game. Shit's dead. I'll just wear condoms. Sorry. That's a very personal choice. That's a very personal choice to be put on blast like that. It's his body, his choice. Sound like a woman wrote that one. Oh God, the reporter is gay. What do you mean? A man snipping his part is a feminist. Says he fucking dumb. Women want to have kids. It's so easy. Temporary form of compensation is right there. This grown ass man didn't have the balls to tell his. Wait, what? This grown ass man didn't have the balls to tell his younger brother right there that decision was consequentially idiotic. You got a point. No lies and permanent sterilization of a young man who have not even experienced life yet. Society is aggressively conditioning the entire generation to completely shut down your future just based off, or just to avoid basic parental responsibility. Damn. Did he really take me too young to know what the old him would want? Yeah, that's true. I mean, his choice, man. He do whatever he want with his fucking nutsack. I don't really give a damn. The 26-year-old has been arrested in Singapore over the leak of the Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. Police says he accessed a media server without authorization, downloaded the film, and shared it online. He faces up to 7 years in prison and a $50,000 fine, or both. You can get up to 7 years for leaking a movie? Well, he hacked something, though, so that makes sense. I guess, or whatever. I don't really know how much sense it really makes, but yeah. ABC News interviewed Lux Maxers and covered Curricular to understand why the online obsession with Lux Maxer has grown. Jesus, bro. I don't even know if I really want to watch this, man. What? Is he putting mascara on his eyelashes or whatever? What is that thing? Is that mascara? I don't know if that's mascara. Whatever the thing, the brushes that the ladies use for their eyelashes. Is he doing that? Yeah, I get the look in your best, bro. But him saying he's wearing makeup. See, this is where Looks Maxon takes the turn of like, okay, it's no longer Looks Maxon and it's now like gay Maxon and being like just being a geech, my nigga. Like, what are we doing? Come on, bro. What did I do? I was dumb as fuck. What? I started taking steroids and it changed my life. Excuse me, bro. Yeah, see, I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem with Lux Maxon is the fact that most of these people who were doing this felt insecure that they didn't look a certain way by a certain time. It's like, brother, you gotta wait. It takes time for you to grow into your features and all that, bro. Why are we trying to, like, let's fast track how good we look to um let's fast track how good we look within, or how good we would look within 5 years, and let's do that to, like, let's create that fast track within like 7 to 8 months. Like, what are we doing? Jesus, his nose big. Like him taking testosterone at 14 all the way up until he was 16, bro, is too that's too nuclear, gang. Your body naturally produces testosterone. Why are you taking that? You know what I'm saying? You run my lane, gang. Uh Little boy looking at Luke Smacks and wouldn't fix that face. You back in here dick riding, Matthew? Jesus Christ. Shout out to you, pole jocking and meat sucking me right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need a lot less pole jockers and meat suckers because you know what I'm saying, you do a pretty good job at that though, bro. But we need a lot less of y'all in the world, gang. Stop eating dick. Huh? Soft maxing and hard maxing? Okay, this is probably why I tune out more than likely. Jesus Christ, a plastic surgeon just said bone smashing is fake. Jesus. This is gay. I'm not gonna keep fucking looking at that shit. Geeky ass little boys. Um, Roger McCollum was on the phone with the Pittsburgh Steelers GM, expecting Pittsburgh to take him at 21. Only to learn in real time the Eagles had traded up to draft him. Damn, I know he was thrown off. Like, damn, I'm going to Pittsburgh. Then it's like, oh no, I'm going to Philly. Okay. This guy pulled out his greatest weapon when the cops showed up to his home. He that's one of the officers said, pause. Jesus Christ. What did he? Yeah, that was a geech move. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. At your speed, opened up to Logan Paul on how One Piece saved his life. Logan Paul showed him chapter one of One Piece. Wait, what? That is beautiful. With a 25x ratio. You don't know shit about One Piece? Jesus. Okay, so what is this then? Wait, let me full screen it. What is your live about? We doing reactions, bro. Power of the greatest One Piece, 9 point. Dragon Ball Chapter 1, 500,000. Do Logan Paul just be buying stuff to be like, yeah, man, I own I own this very expensive thing, and yeah, bro, it has great value, and it got 24 million impressions. Speed said you don't even know shit about One Piece. That shit got 31 million impressions. Jesus, boy, treated his ass. Ratio the shit out this motherfucker, man. Shout out Speed. Appreciate who just like the stream too, man. Florida woman used her pickup truck to hit Lamborghini Huracan. She couldn't. To hit Lamborghini Huracan, she couldn't see in Gym Park. Wait, what? Whoa. Nah, that could have been very dangerous, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. She literally ran over the top of a Lamborghini Huracan. Okay, this is causing a lot of like bullshit. W Twitter go through. Damn, I don't even think I un idiots. Whatever. I don't really care. Wasn't nothing important anyway. Fuck that shit. Get to reactions though, man. Let's look at this video. I mean, let's see if it's interesting, bro. Crymaxing situation is crazy. The hell is Crymaxing, bro? Oh my god. We getting too nuclear with all these terminologies and all of these things, bro. Like, come on, man. Wait, like, like he's so he's crying on purpose so he can take the tears, but the salt from the tears and wipe it in his hair so it's like sea salt spray. Who the hell puts sea salt spray in their hair? That don't even make sense. I'm not even whatever. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That everything that he just named, probably everything that he just said, probably has a name for it, and it's so serious. Like, yeah, let's start helicopter maxing. Helicopter maxing would be just you maximizing your how many helicopters you ride in every year. Like what? For first of all, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This looks maxing, bone smashing, hammer face smashing, hammer max face thing. That's for idiots, bro. I'm sorry, man. How about this? If you want to do bone smashing and all that, just go in a boxing ring and fight somebody with no gloves, and then let them repeatedly punch you in the face. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's getting like every day more and more and more. Well, not even every day, every week. I would say that I hear about this bullshit looks max and shit. I think that every last one of these people are geechies, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you're a part of this looks max and shit, you gotta be a geech. Like that's like that's the whole wave. Like I bet, bro. Let's judge how other men face look while we are also men. Like if I'm being honest with you, gang, how niggas watching this? Like how niggas watching this and being like, yeah, bro, I want to follow him. I want to be. I want to do what this guy does. I want to look smacks and cry max and wipe tears in my eyes and like use sea salt spray and ultimately like damn near be like gay. Like what are we doing? I'm not gonna keep watching this, bro. I'm sorry. I'm tired of the looks max and cry max and bullshit. I'm not gonna keep doing it, bro. I'm good. I'm good on all that. That shit is too. It's just it's whatever. Jesus Christ, bro. the gambling streaming mafia or the gambling streamer mafia. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. XQC, XQC might be the fastest talker person on the planet, and it might be maybe two people that can understand him. Like, dude, like, okay, when he be saying all these words, like, does he realize that? Like, I want to know, does he realize that he's saying like absolutely nothing, or does he think he's saying words? I'm just being honest. Like, I would like to know. Wait, what? 800. Um. Okay. Hold on, bro. These are nuclear numbers. 887,870 bets total. That's total bets. Number of losses 786,709. So basically, it's like, okay, he's not breaking even for none of his bets, bro. Number of wins 87,979. Okay, cool. Wagered, like, okay, well, is this okay? Maybe I'm lost, or maybe XQC has like stupid funny money. Like, this says he's wagered $2 billion. No way, XQC. This is one, two, three commas, not two commas. This says he's wagered 2,655,000,000 nine. Hold on, 2,655,921,982.64. What? And he joined in 2021. Nah, this nigga XQC is crazy, bro. He's at a million bets. One he's he's at 1 million bets game, and he's won 100, bro. He's at 1 million bets. He's lost 1,200,000 bets. He's won 100,000 bets and wagered $3 billion. Like, gang, I'm sorry, bro. Those are dumb gambling statistics, bro. Like, what? And this is, yeah, I'm about to say this is definitely steak. Yeah, I mean his man. I think okay, maybe I could put it like this. I'm my bad for pausing too much, but his I think his mind could have been well, his mind probably shifted from changing on gambling either A because of the amount of money that somebody was making, B because of the way that the person probably promoted it. Like if they wasn't putting like, oh, this stream is 18 plus, like yo, if you young, you shouldn't be out here trying to gamble or whatever the case may be. Like that's probably what made XQC switch up on that. So I mean, me personally, is gambling bad? For people who don't know how to control their gambling addictions, yes, I would say gambling is bad because some people would throw away their whole life fortune or their life savings or whatever just to try to gamble, knowing that they ain't got the bread. So yeah, that's terrible. What's good? It's been it's been too long. Yeah, what's up, Bob? What you been on, broski? What you been up to? 85% males, 3% non-binary, 12% females, single married parents. Okay, well, if we gonna put it like this though, bro, if we gonna be honest, a bulk of the percentage, what a large percent of XUC's audience is between the age. If this is like tracked right, I guess a large percentage of his audience is between the age of 20 to 24. I don't know when this was taken or the screenshots, but this is valid. If this is his if this is how you can track how the age of the people that's watching him, granted people can make accounts and be like lying about their age or whatever the case may be, but most of the people watching him from 17 to 19, 20%, 20 to 24, 35%, and then 25 to 29 is 20%. So most of the people that's watching him are above the legal age to gamble. So I guess we could say it's fair. Yeah. I mean, but once again, though, bro, if you promoting it, people will say like, "Oh, Castanet's audience," and they're like everybody's audience is like they're like 13 or they're like extra young or super duper stupid young or whatever the case may be. It's like you can kind of put it however you want to put it or say whatever you want to say. I think most of everybody's audience who's on Twitch is very young, especially if they can watch you for long amounts of time. Most of them are young gang and they online chronically online. It is what it is, gang. People promoting gambling. I don't have a problem with people promoting gambling because I gamble myself. I talk about on stream all the time how I lose my bets or if I win a bet. I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Do I put the gambling on my stream? No. But yeah. Do you remember me? Yeah, I remember you, Bob, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was one of the first people to be in my streams when I started streaming, gang. You know I ain't forget about you, bro. How's your family and shit? How's the baby and shit? Thought I forgot about you, gang? No. Some people I forget about because they changed they profile picture and they name and shit. I ain't forget about a lot of the day ones that's been in here from the start. I ain't forget about you, bro. That was 2 years ago. That had to have been like 4 years ago. It's 2026. That had to have been like 2022, right? Which is a fact. I ain't gonna lie. Underdog, most apps, bro. Underdog, DraftKings, whatever place, whatever betting site you would like to list, most people who are betting on there have never broke even or haven't broke even at all. You dig me? more than likely, if we talking about that the Kick deal, his deal on Kick was $100 million. His gambling deal guaranteed was a separate deal, gang. If he's getting 200,000 to stream, no, the Kick deal is not a part of my 200,000. If if I'm thinking about this right, if I'm a and I am a betting man, if I had to bet my money on it, XQC's gambling deal probably is either more than, or maybe you can consider it to be the same amount of money as the Kick stream, but was a Kick stream deal. But I doubt it. He probably got a very lucrative gambling deal back. It is. If we've been 100, my bad for pausing. If we've been 100, gambling is a part of the human experience. If we want to be, if you're being technical, let's look at it like this. I used to watch Cash Nasty and Flight back in 2015, 2016. I was nowhere near 21, and this is gambling. I don't want to hear nobody say no, it's not. I used to watch them do pack openings for my team. When you do pack openings for my team, whether you playing Madden or you playing 2K, guess what? Those pack openings are gambles. There's no guarantee. They're like, oh, you can get a Galaxy Opal KD, or you can get a Galaxy Opal Braun or Kobe, or whatever the case may be, or the other pink diamond. You get a pink diamond, such and such. Those are gambles because you're gonna have to buy VC to buy the packs to see if you can even get one of the what's it called. You could run through a whole, I forget how many packs came in there, like maybe 10. You could run through the whole thing and not get one Galaxy Opal, bro. So nothing is guaranteed. That's gambling. It's literally gambling, gang. Anything on Fortnite. Now, granted, I've never played Fortnite, but I'm pretty sure they got packages that you could probably get these skins, or you could probably get certain emotes or whatever. I don't know, bro. But a lot of that, a lot of gaming, how would I say this? A lot of gaming industries promote gambling without saying it's gambling. Let's be serious, and it is. There you go. Where the hell? Where the hell is Carousel? Is that like in like Singapore or Europe? Where's that? Is that Darius Slay? Oh, the Netherlands. Facts. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm gonna be 100, bro. Uh, not sports betting, gambling, but sites that record. Well, I can't even say record, but sites that live stream NBA games that you can watch for free, I greatly do support and love them. Reason being, it's not because I hate the NBA. I love them because the NBA makes it so difficult for you to want to watch, well, to be able to watch games that come on certain things. It's like, okay, yeah, you can download the NBA app and buy the NBA League Pass, but only be able to watch four out of the 30 teams that are in the NBA, 32 to have many teams it is. You're gonna be able to watch four teams, maybe three, and the rest of the teams or the rest of the games are going to come on different apps. Peacock, um, Amazon, TNT. It's like you can't watch every game. So these sites that be streaming the games, gang, I can't be mad at them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whether they promote gambling or not, they're making it easy for you to be able to watch NBA games. I'm so serious, bro. I ain't mad at them. Jesus. Whoa. Prize Pick debuts Run Your Game commercial series. Online featuring Joe Budden, Drewski, and Sugar Sean O'Malley. What? Also, if I'm gonna be fair here, bro, most states make it so difficult for you to bet or for you to gamble in general, in which they be like, yeah, bro, in this state, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think in Denver or in Colorado as a state in general, not the city Denver. In Colorado, I think it's like Colorado, Montana. A lot of those states, like middle of nowhere, nobody cares about them. You can only do like fantasy sports betting. You can't do actual sports betting on like player props and all that. You can do it the fantasy way, which is essentially the same thing, but it's not betting on player props, which is crazy work, bro. It's like, why are y'all making it so difficult? And just like Illinois, bro. Illinois doing the whole, yeah, man, you got to pay 50 cents every time you place a bet here in the state of Illinois. In effective, it goes into effect September 1st of 2025. Why do you want 50 cent every time somebody bets, bro? Do you know how nuclearly poor you have to be to want 50 cents? Who did that? Who said that this was gonna be a thing? You know what I'm saying? We gotta change that up, bro. We gotta get rid of that. I don't know if nobody else in the United States has to go through that problem. But in Illinois you do, which is crazy. That's a fact. I mean, but this is why I would have to give you some pushback, Trap. Uh, Most people who have audiences or who are on social media in general, most people audiences are going to be young, bro. Because the only people who are chronically online are young people. When I was 14 and 15, I would come home from school. Yeah, I would come home from school, even if I used to watch it in school. I would come home from school and watch Cash Nasty, Flight Reacts, and Solomonati every day. Every day, guaranteed, I'm watching them at the same time. When they drop videos, I'm watching their old videos, I'm rewatching videos. Like, I was chronically watching their videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Chronically online. What are we talking about, bro? Like, this is like you're most people's viewers are going to be unless you making, like, I guess you could say, educational content or content about like stocks and all that. Then yeah, you would have like adults watching your content, but most of their content is gaming. If it's not gaming, it's IRL streaming or reactions. Most of the people that's watching it is young people. So either way, I can't hate on them because gambling is gonna get promoted one way or another. Kids are gonna be addicted to gambling in some way, shape, form, or fashion, whether they know or not. Trust me, I didn't know that I was, but I used to watch them do pack openings, and I open packs myself on Madden and on 2K. Very addicting. Not even gonna lie to you. And I didn't even know that that was a form of gambling, but it is. See, right? That's true. That is true. Facts. Which is a fact. But also, I have to give you some pushback here too, Trap. The reason you can't, the reason I wouldn't, or I would say you can't use Agent as an example of somebody who's not gonna take a gambling deal, or or is it going to push gambling onto his audience? Agent is Muslim. Gambling, well, gambling in Islam in general is haram, gang. It's against their religion. You don't gamble, you don't take gambling, you don't do gambling at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something I watch Agent, so I know this. You know what I'm saying? Also, and I ain't even just gonna throw in the fact that he's Muslim. He's like, yo, I'm not pushing that on to the people that watch me. Even if they gamble they self, do what you do, but I'm not gonna tell you to go gamble and use my code and do all this. But on top of the fact that he don't want to push that, he's Muslim, gang. So very bad example. Not gonna lie to you. W W video though, Trap. I ain't gonna lie to you. Also, XQC got a boatload of money. That's nuclear work. Like, how does XQC have such a big bag like that, bro? How is he able to gamble $1 billion? Like, are we serious, bro? Is XQC nuclearly rich? Like, what? The Mike Vrabel files? Let's watch the Mike Vrabel files, man. Can I borrow your whistle? Oh, this is him with Diana Rossini. Wow. Okay. People probably gonna do a whole lot of deep dive and research on that all they interactions. They probably already doing it. What am I talking about? The Mike Vrabel files. Let's get into it, man. Mike Vrabel is nuclear. Yep. Wait, what? Wow, bro. Crazy. Yep. Wait, what? AJ Brown's remain open to trade, and the picture highly interesting requires you. Da 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 da. Before July 1st. Da da da. Pursue. Trade. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They did just draft Makai Lemon, so yeah, he's definitely getting traded. I didn't even know he got traded. What? Huh? Hold on, bro. Do they really think that she could have like persuaded people to go to Mike Vrabel's team? I mean, I guess maybe the NFL will crack down on this, bro, but I highly doubt that she is able to be like, yeah, a player is gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna take Diana Rossini's advice and be like, yeah, I should go to the goddamn Patriots. Her doing the whole like voting thing, swaying, maybe, probably, but convincing a player to go play for the Patriots, no. I don't think so, bro. I think most players in the NFL are going where the money's at, and I don't really think the Patriots got no paper. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. Jesus, boy. This was definitely paparazzi. Paparazzi, like, oh my god, bro, Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel, let's get him. Right. That's what I wanted to know. Mm, private investigator. It was probably like, yo, his wife was probably like, yeah, man, I don't know what he be doing. He be going to like resorts and all this, and he be saying this for work. But let me go ahead and stalk him real quick and let me see something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nuclear. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them holding hands and hugging is not really like a big deal. That's like third grade activity, bro. Like fifth graders. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I just made an edit. It got 1,000 views before. It got 1,000 views before it was 20 minutes. Oh, you saying you are you saying it got 1,000 views, and it's only been up for 20 minutes? I'm pretty much that's what you're saying. I think. Never got that many views that fast before. Definitely keep posting, James. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, that's how I felt when I uploaded my That's how I felt when I What was I just gonna say? That's how I felt when I uploaded my first short. I uploaded my first short, and this was 2024. Yeah, I uploaded my first. I think my first 3 or 4 shorts, and then I think two of them got like 10,000 views, and I had no subs, and I was like, "Whoa, this is nuclear." Keep going, bro. Keep posting. Trust me, it gets bigger and it gets better. Pause when it gets bigger though. That's tough though, bro. I like that. Oh my god. Jesus. You know the internet is never gonna lose, bro. They always gonna win, gang, especially in the deep dive and research game. Dang you, bro. Shout out to you for your prize picks, man. W's. She did things in Miami that she ain't told her husband. Yeah, Diana Rossini was getting she was gonna crack like an egg, man. Nuclear. Yeah, she more than likely Diana Rossini married some dude that really liked her, and she was like she probably like overly extra down bad, and she was like, I bet I'm gonna just get married to him because don't nobody else want to marry me, and everybody just wanna put me through the mattress, and don't nobody really rock with me like that. And he's willing to love me for me, even though she's some slut whore. Pretty much that's what I'm getting from this. Jesus. Huh? Why was Jimmy Garoppolo talking to you tonight before your wedding saying, do you really want to do this? What was he saying? Was he saying, do you really want to do this as in you was going to suck his meat? Or was he saying, do you really want to do this as in you get married? And then you was probably going to suck his meat. Like, what? Okay, Diana Rossini she sees some horror game. Allegedly. Jesus. Yeah, you know they was going to troll you, Diana. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm about to say, is there even like allegations? Is there even like things where you could be like, oh yeah, bro, you can't have relationships between players and reporters. I mean, coaches and reporters. Like, it's not a thing. So why did she resign? Like, she didn't have to do that. Oh, so is you basically saying like, oh, Mike Vrabel giving her intel on what player gonna be traded here? But is that like guidelines to be like, oh, you could be fired or punished for this? That you giving people? I mean, people give other people intel. How do you think? How do you think Adam Scheffler or Ian Rappaport or any of these people get intel that somebody is going to be traded or somebody might get to a certain team? That I guess you could say they never leaked their sources that all tell them information or whatever the case may be. But this is still all speculation. I mean, she's making it obvious that it's not speculation about resigning and doing all this weird shit. But yeah, I mean, does he though? I mean, I don't think that damages anything. From being 100, I think NFL players have said all the time, at least, well, a lot of times, they're like, yo, I would love to play for this coach. Like players saying, whether they're in the NFL or not in the NFL, on podcasts, whatever the case may be. And I've heard players say this, like, yeah, I would love to play for such and such. Like, I'm playing the head right now, but yeah, I would love, even if I had a chance to play for them, I would. And they end up going there. It's like, oh, I would love to play for Bill Belichick. And then they go play for Bill. Like, what are we talking about? If a coach is a great coach, he's a great coach. Gang. Most people would like to go play for great coaches, and not bullshit dog shit coaches that they play for. Come on, bro. Let's be serious. Wow. So, are you sleeping with Vrabel at Diana ESPN? Jesus Christ, boy. He said this in 2020. Maybe he's a Titans fan. Or maybe he followed Diana Rossini and was like, man, she sure tweeted a lot about Vrabel. Of course. I mean, to my not as much as I do. Jesus Christ, calm down, boy. Why his ankle's showing? Um, how voting for Lamar Jackson that he should have won MVP the year Josh Allen won. A lot of people said that Lamar Jackson should have won MVP that year. Maybe it's because he got a vote. It's like that. This makes no sense to me. It doesn't really matter. This is like a nothing burger. I mean, but was it like one vote off though? If it wasn't one vote off game, then it's like, yo, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? I don't really understand this. Uh, there's obvious reason. Um, for curiosity, okay. Coach of the year, Vrabel won with 302 points, 19 first place votes. Dad coach Liam Cohen, 216 first place votes. Seahawks coach third, and Bears coach landed fourth place. 49ers coach in fifth place. Well, Vrabel did make it to the Super Bowl, so I can't even mad at that one. I mean, I get why you would say you would be pissed that Kyle Shanahan finished fifth, but Kyle Shanahan, his team did make it to the playoffs, barring the fact that they did have all of those injuries and they were like overly terrible. But if that's the case, we can make the same case for Ben Johnson because Caleb Williams and them was terrible the year before, and then the Bears won 12 games. It's like, yo, if anything, okay, boom. Because Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan always, and I mean always, he always ends up getting to the playoffs. He just never wins. So you know what I'm saying? We can't. What are we talking about? Like he always get that, bro. His coaching style, he's nice. Jesus. W video, Jeff. W freaking vid. Dig. All right, one more video, then we off this joint. I ain't gonna lie, my stomach is rumbling. You dig me? Let's go. Should I do this Rakai joint or let's do it. I'll do a Rakai video, man. The internet's most hated streamer. Okay, let's see, man. Jesus. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He do be doing nuclear stuff, bro. He be doing nuclear stuff. Now this right here was somebody AI generated him as a Ninja Turtle with braces reading, and then he played right into it and got on stream and painted himself as a Ninja Turtle. Crazy. I do be seeing those posts. They be like, "Yeah, bro, he's the greatest creation of he's the greatest creation the CIA has ever put out, bro." Like, bro, I don't think the CIA sat there and made this dude do all this game. I think he just knows how to play the internet and what's gonna piss people off and what's not gonna piss people off. I think he just has a great idea on how to do that, bro. Which is which is good because I guess you could say it's good and bad because people are gonna say stuff about him and comment. Then again, people are gonna tune in and watch for the next thing. You know what I'm saying? And it also pays him, so yeah. Then people are going to blame Kai and be like, Kai, bro, you the only reason we know him. Why did you you tell people I say some people say this. Man, he oh man, Kai made the wrong person famous. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. God forbid somebody would have helped somebody game. Let alone him helping Rakai. A lot of people be like, oh man, they doing that because he black. Because he black. You know what I'm saying? Are they probably more people? I don't know. Whatever. Jesus. Rakai got a lot of he got a lot of zest in him, gang. The whole finger pointing and doing all this. Too zesty. Overly. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, him being on the Mafia thon automatically like yo shot him into a different stratosphere game. No bullshit. He went from averaging this was January of 2024, averaging 13 viewers. Then what he jumped straight to like in the thousands. Crazy. Well, October 2024, he jumped and went from what averaging like 100 something maybe or maybe less than 100 to around like 10K. Wow, crazy. Yeah, you could literally you can make the comparison, and a lot of people have done this. They've made the comparisons of like, yo, the shit that Astro Speed was doing versus the shit that Rakai's doing. It's like, yo, a lot of people have said, and I remember I did the video on, and I made this comment before. The reason that Speed's comments on what the wild shit that he used to say is like heavily buried in the internet game is because of how would I say this? Not rage baiting culture, but the clip pages culture. Were there clip pages back then? I remember somebody commented this like, yes, I'm pretty sure there were clip pages back then. But did everybody and they mama have a clip page back then, gang? No. That wasn't a thing, gang. Everybody and their mama didn't have a clip page to be posting. Like if we look at the amount of clip pages that there were when Speed was 16, 17, 18 streaming versus Rakai right now or Rakai from a year ago versus now, gang, it's probably 10x 20. You could probably 1000x that, gang, on how many people are seeing clips of Rakai and not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably didn't see them clips of Speed, gang. If you pull them up now and people be like, damn, Speed said this, I don't even fucking remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's too different. Interested? Interested? Jesus, this boy might be dyslexic. Benjamin Netanyahu, please save him. $730 suspension, bro. The fact that he did get two of these joints is nuclear. Wait, or was this the same one? I think this might be the same one. December 2nd. So basically, they banned him for what, 2 years, game? 730 days. Next time he was going to be able to stream was December 2nd of 2027. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. This ban, though, this 2 year ban, he deserved this. Well, at the same time, hold on, let me backtrack that. Him doing that, like, you endangering too many people's lives, including your own. Also, I'm a backtrack and say he deserved this 2 year ban. He deserved to be banned for streaming and driving and reading his chat and not looking at the road and all that. Being on his phone, like, yes, that's very idiotic, very dumb, very stupid. Nobody should ever be texting and driving, on the phone and driving, streaming and driving. That's stupid. It's dumb. And if you're gonna have your phone up and you're gonna be streaming, pay attention to the road. If you pull over and look at the chat, that's cool. But there are people who have done much crazier things on stream game and they don't get penalized for it. You know how many women is on Twitch and on, you know what I'm saying, just doing they stream it, they damn they got their booty hole out streaming. There's too many clips of that of females doing that on, and they receiving 3 day bans, 7 day bans, and they back on doing the same bullshit game. So Twitch gotta they gotta update their terms of service on what is bannable and what's not, gang, and what deserves long, lengthy bans versus what doesn't. Yeah, this is crazy. That was literally like a whole 10 seconds of him just looking at his phone and not paying attention. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, I highly doubt he was clipped from. I think he forgot for a second that he was doing the whole stream shit, or like, yeah, he forgot for a second that he was streaming and then got on his phone and was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah, just to give him the benefit of the doubt. I ain't gonna lie, and that probably him giving you a 99 kill lead, that probably took like 2 hours game. Nuclear, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Scam me out my money like that, man. I gotta pop up on you. Gotta pop up on you, choke boogers out you. You know what I'm saying? Diarrhea gotta be shooting down his leg, something. You gotta pay me though. You gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give me something, brother, man. I need that. Then he posts on Twitter, what the fuck? Hey man, that's crazy, gang. They nuked him. Like, give me that. Let me get that. I need that. That's crazy. Yeah, I did see that clip. That clip was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You can't be doing that, bro. Like if you want to do kind gestures or if you want to clip farm a troll, you gotta troll with your man's name. You can't troll random strangers gang because that lady really probably thought you got them flowers for her. Yeah, that was crazy. Jesus Christ. I mean, a lot of people use the excuse like, "Oh, bro, he's only 17. He doesn't know any better." I think his big T fast know better than I think his big T fast know better than do stupid shit like this. You know what I'm saying? The hair piece is fire. What you mean the hair piece is fire, nigga? This all me. It's natural, man. This is all natural. You dig me? I don't know if you saying my hair is fire, but appreciate that, man. It's these comments that low key be throwing me off. It's like, bro, he got an underserved boost. Why the cat put him on? It's basically like you saying why wasn't it me X Y and Z whatever the case may be. And a lot of these people who are commenting this mainly are kids or maybe an adult who are jealous of this nigga. I'm not gonna say why would he put him on. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Like everybody gets their shining moment of glory. It all depends on how you handle your moment or whatever the case may be, or when you get it. I don't know. I don't care about that. I think the biggest question is why doesn't he know better yet? The whole 17 excuse is like old. You know what I'm saying, from being 100. Like at 17, I knew better than to pick up. Would I have probably trolled like this? More than likely, yeah. But did I know better than to hand somebody something like it was mine or like I paid for it and it was stolen and it was a complete stranger? Yes. If it was my man's, I'm trolling my man's like that. My man's will troll me like that. But you doing that to a stranger is like nuclear work. That's why I draw the line. Like doing certain stuff to people that you don't know, only because somebody will fuck you up for some shit like that. You can't do that, bro. That's too nuclear. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, damn. Bro, this Ninja Turtle shit is really killing me, bro. Cause it's like, damn, bro, how did they who did this, man? And why is it like so accurate, bro? I ain't gonna lie, that was definitely bad karma. I think it was both. I think it was both situations mixed in one. I don't think it was just the Walmart or the scam situation. I think it was both situations. Like yo, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. And Twitch, if I'm being 100, bro, Twitch is banning people for less. So am I surprised? No. Finna be unbanned in 3 days max. Damn. Yeah. I mean, if we gonna be honest, bro, and why is this picture so uncanny? Jesus. If we gonna be completely honest though, gang, he called up KC Three Stacks and was like, "Yo, my guy, I need you to help me get unbanned, bro. Like, please call somebody and tell them to help me, please. I need it right now. Like, they banned me for 2 years, my nigga." And then he probably put in that word and was like, "Hey, yo, bro, can y'all please unban my man's?" Like, and then he already ain't been streaming. He's probably telling them like, "Yo, man, if y'all ban my man's, I'll tell y'all when I'm coming back to streaming." And yeah, probably they probably was like, "All right, bet, shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You make a lot of money from us. We make a lot of money from you. All right, we'll give you that." Of course. Why he got these little ass braids in, gang? He just only touch his neck. I'd be upset, bro. I can't rock no shit like that. Yeah, you gotta take these out, gang. That's too nuclear. Braids too little, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This was definitely fucked up. Jesus. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. The people now the people that just leaving racist comments, they always felt this way about him and all that shit. It's like, come on, gang, you ain't got no right to just be leaving racist comments. Well, I guess you do, cause freedom of speech, I guess, or whatever the case may be. But You doing that, you've always wanted to leave racist comments, or you've been doing it. One of the two. Nigga, okay, see, this is where your argument falls apart, gang. You the only nigga that laughed. You had DDG and Deshae Frost that did Deshae end up laughing? Yeah, because he looked at you and he noticed you laughing. He was like, "Yo, bro, that ain't funny." But even then, he wasn't supposed to enable that shit by him laughing. Like, "Yo, my nigga, nah, that ain't funny. You laughing at somebody homeless and he and that bitch trying to eat and he probably was cold and a motherfucker, all that type of bullshit." You like, I think in this scenario right here, bro, it's best for you to just be like, I own up to me laughing at him, that was fucked up, and then you apologize. You don't double down and be like, "Oh, I wasn't laughing," because then you look like an even bigger dickhead. You dig me? And then people ain't gonna do shit, and then it's like, "Oh shit, you trying to hate for me, nigga?" You said the same shit to the shade. It was like, "Oh, you trying to hate for me, gang?" No, nigga, I'm holding you accountable. You can't do that, bro. That's whack. You know what I'm saying? You don't make fun or laugh at homeless people. That's like making fun of somebody in a wheelchair. That's nuclear, gang, and you can walk. And then people in his chat spamming facts. Jesus Christ. Yep. I ain't gonna lie. This was the biggest, most idiotic shit in the world. I can't lie to you, bro. The way he ended up leaking Lamelo Ball's numbers, like, bro, you know you screen sharing on your phone to your stream or to your computer, whatever the fuck the case may be, and you scrolling, my nigga, like you clicking on shit, you like, oh shit, damn, I leaked this fucking number, like. Only reason being that I do feel some type of way about this shit is because if anybody was to leak my number and you got hella people calling me, boy, that's too nuclear. That'll piss me clean off. You know what I'm saying? Me not being able to use my phone. Oh my god. Is he trying to spell lemon? Jesus, this nigga's dumb. Dumbass nigga. How you gonna get mad because you leaked his number, nigga? That you can't get mad at that boy. That was your fault, motherfucker. Well, regardless, that don't matter because it was already posted, gang. Once the screen share thing and they seen it and it was up there for a couple seconds, that don't matter now. I'm saying because you could do the whole go back on Twitch thing, like you can click and go back like 30 seconds or whatever the case may be. You could just click that, boom, screenshot it, post it real quick, bam, it's up forever now. It's over with. Somebody, you a weirdo. Fuck wrong with you, little nigga, dead ass, look, dead ass nigga. Weird ass nigga, shit boy. Weird ass shit boy. Why nigga saying you leaked my number? Yeah, that's too nuclear. For one, if I'm being all the way 100, why the fuck does Rakai have LaMelo Ball's number, gang? Like, what's the purpose behind this? Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm one of them niggas that don't give a fuck to have nobody number. No, nobody having my number. I'll be feeling so at peace if nobody calling my phone. I'm like, yes, Jesus, thank you. Nobody's calling me. This is great. Like, this is the best news I've ever got in my life. Nobody's calling. Fuck yes. That's how it's supposed to be. This nigga can't spell accident. Jesus, boy. This might be the dumbest little boy of all time. How did you not remember that though? I get most people to be like, "Oh, I don't remember what's in my shit," but how did you not be like, "Oh shit, let me check and see if I got DMs with this nigga first before I even get to doing dumb shit like that?" Like, what are we doing, bro? Mm-hmm. No, they definitely get worse. To me, he doesn't think, he can't read, he can barely speak. Jesus, he cooking his ass. God damn, boy. Oh my god. Tomorrow Rakai genuinely mastered gibberish. He painted this Ninja Turtle shit on him is crazy, bro. Ah, this was crazy. Oh man, yeah, they was in his comments. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you would have to. I ain't gonna say you would have to understand, and you would be like, oh, you know what I'm saying. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this picture right here being painted, well, this painting picture is from XQC when he was on stream. At least I seen a clip of that. I don't know if it was XQC for real, but this right here, not gonna lie, this is kind of a little too accurate of a painting of from XQC. I don't know how he did this or why, but Jesus. Um, but if I'm being 100, bro, him trolling the Spanish streamer dude or whatever the case may be, and people spamming the hard R on his what's it called in his comment section and being racist. I would be lying to you if I told you I was surprised that that happened. Like, just being 100. This is not me just saying all Spanish people are racist. Well, most people who are Spanish in general are racist, gang. And I never understood why. Like, and this is coming from me that I've kind of been around Hispanics maybe for the last 15 years of my life. Um, and come to find out that certain people like me going to my Hispanic friends' cribs and them telling me like, oh yeah, my grandparents are like racist, they don't like black people, whatever the case may be, or whatever. I never really understood I never understood the Hispanics don't like black people thing. Maybe they've had bad run-ins with certain black people, whatever, but that's not all blacks. You can't loop all blacks in one box. It's like a black person having a bad run-in with a Mexican and being like, yeah, I hate all Mexicans. You can't throw everybody into one box because you've had a bad situation with one person or maybe a couple people. You can't loop everybody in there. Also, another reason why I never understood why certain Hispanics, whether it was my age or older than me, hated black people. Gang, I'm being all the way serious. If we gonna be 100 here, I think whites. If we gonna be 100, I think whites hate Mexicans more than they hate blacks. They may spam the hard R, but they looking at y'all like, okay, these black people, we can't get rid of them. We may try to and kill them and all that, bro. But we gotta put up with them because they're in the same country as us. But we gonna tell them to go back to Africa. We brought them from Africa, so what we gonna do? Mexicans, they don't like y'all being over here. It's like, oh, bro, you got over here illegally. I don't like that. That's terrible work. Go back to your country. Go live over there. Y'all got y'all own country. Why you coming over here to my country? It's a lot of work. So I think they hate them more than us, or at least on a whole another level. It's like, I don't really rock with y'all. So, and it's a lot of messages that be thinking like, oh man, white people love us, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I think they might hate y'all just as much or maybe more than they hate blacks. Just being 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you see what's going on right now, the whole ICE situation and them going to deport people, a lot of white people are like, yeah, bro, get their ass the fuck up out of there. Some whites are like, nah, we rock with them. But yeah. Damn, boy. Rubius got 16 million followers on Twitch. Damn, he probably got a nuclear amount of followers on IG then. Damn. Yeah. You know Mr. Beast is loving this. You're like, oh my god, he's doing that shit, bro. This is getting so many views. So many people are watching this right now. Oh my god. Jesus, boy, they put a gif of a car full of monkeys. Jesus, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You could have expected the Spanish community to be like overly racist towards him. I'm not surprised by it. Just being honest. Jesus, dang, boy, they just went in flooded. I ain't gonna lie. One thing about Hispanics though, bro, they do stick together with their people and rock with their people overly hard, bro. It's like it's yeah. You know what I'm saying. Is she cockeyed? Never mind. Let me stop. That's a fact. A little racist too. I'm telling you. What can you expect from a kid who doesn't even know Europe exists? Yeah, that's a fact. I remember seeing that too. He did tell. Well, I did see the clip, and he was like, "Oh, he told him to go back to Mexico." And Rubius is from. He's a Spanish speaking Twitch streamer, but not from Mexico. He's from Europe, or probably like he's probably from Spain or something like that, more than likely. Or who else over there speaks Spanish? I would have said South America or something like that, but yeah, he's from over towards that way though, bro. Yeah, that's true. If I ain't gonna lie to you, one thing I do hate though is people doing that, like, oh, control your community, control your community. He has 16 million followers, bro. The Lord knows how many other people or how many other platforms he got followers on. He's not gonna be able to control them people, bro. They gonna feel how they feel for him, even if he doesn't feel away. They gonna feel how they feel for him, and then they gonna come speak their mind. Is it right for them to speak their mind and being racist and calling him a bunch of hard R's? No, it's not right at all. Not one bit. You know what I'm saying? But you being like, oh, you gotta control them, gang. That's like if somebody come after him and his community get to clapping back at them, and he say, yeah, control. Somebody tell him control his community, and he be like, nah, bro, they can speak however they want. It's like, come on, bro. Nobody can just control a whole mob of people that rock with them, gang. It's not gonna happen. That's like you. That's like a stream getting into another stream and being like, "Yeah, bro, don't go leave no hate comments on his or her page," and then people still go leave hate comments. It's like, yeah, I told them not to do it, but they did it anyway because everybody has free will, so you can't be mad at it. Well, you can be, but it's not nothing you can do about it. I think Rakai be alright. From being 100, I think Rakai be alright. W video. Um, I can't tell if he was like on some like hate farming Rakai type activity, but it is what it is. People not gonna like everybody, gang. Everybody is not put on earth and meant to be liked. So yeah, I know the comments probably going nuclear. Okay, Tommy NFG dropped also. Let me save save that. He tries so hard to be like Speed, but lacks so much maturity. I don't think that's true. He's the Black Jack Doherty. Yeah, these are bad comparisons. I can't call him the Black Jack Doherty though, because we're kind of not out here getting like punched in the face or actively trying to get people to punch him in the face. You know what I'm saying? Um, we should all just ignore him and see how far he goes without attention. Mind you that he only stutters on normal words, not cursing. He just cooked with this comment. Jesus. I'm sick of hearing people say, "Oh, he's just a kid." I'm seven. I'm 17, the same age as Rakai, and I ain't never think of doing shit like this, which is true. I kind of have stated the same or have made the same comments. Like me at 17, and everybody's different. Everybody at 17 or at certain ages mature differently and have different thought processes and different mindsets, or whatever the case may be. I have to grow up differently. Him getting the amount of fame that he got, I think at 16 or whatever, or 15, however old he was when he appeared on Kai's Mafia-thon or whatever the case may be. I got on stream with Kai. I don't know, but the amount of fame that he got, notoriety that he got at a very young age, came to him very fast, and him having to grow up in the midst of all that is probably very challenging. This is me giving him grace, but at the same time, you have to know right from wrong, because the excuse can't be he's just 17, because you're gonna have to use that same excuse. Well, then that excuse gonna carry over for the next couple of years, because he's only 17. Then it's like, oh, he's gonna turn 18. It's gonna be like, oh, bro, you expected him to mature with just in 6 month time, or 9 months time, or whatever the case may be, or within a year. Most of y'all didn't mature that fast, whatever, whatever. And it's just gonna be a domino effect of people just saying, oh, he's only 18, he's only 19, he's only 20, he's only 21. So you're gonna have to. I'm just saying you're gonna have to clamp down on that quick and be like, I bet, bro, let's hold this nigga accountable for his bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Who generally watches, bro. Bro, the typical example of the wrong person we made famous. Jesus. He manages to piss me off without even trying. Hey, I love people in the comment section, bro, just reading this, bro. Rakai genuinely sounds 12 at 17. Laughing at a homeless man was genuinely my point where I lost faith in humanity, because what? I ain't gonna front. That was a big like, come on, bro, you got to do better than that. To be honest, even a 15-year-old is supposed to know better. Stop giving these losers money. See, I never agree with people like this. Like, oh, stop giving these losers money, bro. They don't deserve your money. Why do people? That be my problem too with most people. Like, oh, why do people watch Twitch streamers, bro? Why are you giving some random person that you don't even know your money? Why are you making some random person rich? Meanwhile, this same motherfucker will go out and buy Call of Duty every year and buy Madden and buy 2K or go to the movies and spend your money at the movies and all that shit. And you ain't doing shit but putting money in billionaires' pockets, gang. So it's essentially the same shit, bro. When you go buy, I don't give a fuck if you don't wear designer. You go buy Levi jeans, Nike slides, anything, bro. You throwing money. You literally throwing. You throwing $100 in the fire, literally, because that's what they doing with the money. It's like, my nigga, $100 to be in there. My nigga, I'll set this shit on fire because I've already made that at least 100x versus when you gave it to me. All these babies is gang, nigga, chat. Um, if you do this guy accurately, you get arrested for a hate crime. Well, I doubt it because he's black, so let's not say that one. If we start ignoring these streamers, they won't ever exist anymore. See, that's another problem, bro. And we doing the whole, yeah, bro. If you know what I'm saying, if you ignore this these streamers, then yeah, they won't never exist anymore. It's like, come on, bro. What are we doing? You can say the same thing about everybody though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? One day this video is going to be 10 years old. Facts. Let me see what somebody left a comment. Either they agree, but so I wish, but can you expect today's population to work together like that? I mean, to say that is as unfortunate as it is. There are people out there who actually enjoy this content. Facts. I think I'm going to what to care about these streamers, bro. There's no one. Said there's a new one every day. Although that is true. That is true. You dig me? But I think a lot of people that leave them comments, more than likely they wish they could be streamers, but can't do it. You dig me? Shout out to everybody, though, man. I ain't hating on nobody. I don't get no fuck that bad, man. You dig? Appreciate y'all joining the stream, though, man. I'm out this motherfucker. I need to buy a webcam. But yeah, I'll be back. I got some videos dropping too. I'm more than likely I'm gonna drop like 2 tonight, so at least 2, and then another one tomorrow. Cause I was supposed to be into this, but yeah, appreciate y'all niggas. Dig me, love y'all, man. I'm out though.